Hey there, this is Dansparce, and we are playing Pokemon FireRed. In this video, I'm hoping to catch some Pokemon, something good, and maybe get through Viridian Forest, but we will see. Now, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm recording this right after the last one, and I've completely forgot if I left. It was only like 10 minutes ago, and I completely forgot what I said, if I said anything at all. I'm an idiot. I think I explained about Pokemon and how I came into real. Oh, I don't think I actually ever explained exactly how I discovered Pokemon. Well, one day I arrived to school and people were talking about something and I didn't quite understand what they were talking about because I had no idea. They were talking about something with monsters and battles and I was just so confused. And, you know, little did I know that it would come to be my favorite TV show at the time. So yeah, that probably wasn't a very good story, actually. All I remember is that the guy who told me about Pokemon was, like, the class bully. He was a real jerk. And I remember I stole his Charizard card. I gave it back eventually, but I stole it. I was a little shit. But he was a total ass, so even itself out. It's hot today. Not that it really matters to you, but to me it does. It's hot, and because I'm recording, I can't have a fan on because it would cause all this loud white noise with the fan hitting my mic. So I am here in my westward facing room, getting bombarded by the summer sun. It's truly a wonderful environment. Ugh. Ugh. Just ugh. Oh god. Let's see. What am I thinking of catching? A Mankey is always good. You can use a Mankey really, really well, especially against Brock. So Mankey, I think you can catch Nidorans. I think. I don't remember. No, I'm pretty sure you can. They're probably. I'm just gonna go ahead. You may notice when I buy stuff, I kind of have a little OCD with things where I like my items to sort of either be in sets of 5s or 10s. Like, I never like having just like 12 of something or 13. I have to have 10, 15, or 20. Now, I will share one thing. If you go up here, there is a secret item, which isn't so secret since you pass it. Sorry if I sound really bored. It's just, it is really hot, and it's probably not a good idea to be recording right now. I should probably record in the mornings and let my videos upload and things during the day when it's so hot. But I'm not a very bright guy. Oops. What did I just do? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. I hit the pause key and had no idea what I did. I'm not very good with hotkeys. Terrible at learning hotkeys. I've used, like, outside of this, something that I do. I wouldn't really say as a profession, more as a hobby, but it's something I really like doing. I have have to use Photoshop. Been using Photoshop for probably like 7, 8, probably 10 years actually. Various versions of Photoshop, but still Photoshop nonetheless. Have barely learned any of the hotkeys. I mean, it's bad. I can't. Excuse me for a second while I take a drink. Oh, speaking of Mankeys, as before, there's a Mankey. Hopefully our Dansparce won't be killed. I don't think the Mankeys know any fighting moves at the beginning. I think they learned them like, what, like 7 or something? They learn like low kick, I think. Let's see if we can catch it. I think so. Nope. It's failure. A terrible failure. Oh my lord. I'm sorry, that was very unprofessional. Yeah, this is not going well. This is not going well. If I don't catch it, if I don't catch it this time, and he scratches me, I'm probably gonna die, because, as I said in the first video, Dansparce doesn't have very good stats. Haha, but I caught it, so it makes no difference. What was I gonna say? I completely forgot what I was gonna talk about. So I'm gonna talk about something completely different. Let's talk about Dansparce. You know, I really like Dansparce. I know I said that before, but I just think he is such a neat Pokemon. He looks just so weird. Hello, Doras. Let's do that. Maybe you've been wondering about my naming. I just name them whatever comes into my head. I'm not going with any theme or anything. I might start naming them after people who comment. Nice people. Very nice people. We'll see. Depends on the time between when I record and when the videos actually get up. And if anyone watches them. Nobody's probably watching this. I'm probably just wasting my time talking to myself. Looking like a weirdo. Now, I know there's a fight with Gary over here. Or, what did I name him? I think I named him Nerd. I don't remember at all. I'm just gonna call him Gary. I should have just called him Gary. But yeah, there's a fight with the rival on this route over here, but I am too underleveled, and I am not going to win, so there'd be no point. Now there's this guy. Now, I'm going to pause for a second and mute the volume on my emulator, because I'm going to throttle this, because this is not important. You know how to catch Pokemon, I know how to catch Pokemon, there's no reason to know it. Alright. And we are... Oh. I think that's where it was. I don't remember. I hope that's where it was before. I hope I didn't, you know... I made the mistake of trying to adjust it down and then muting instead of just muting, because I am an idiot. And you'll find that out many times while we were playing this. I will be an idiot. Let's see. No, there's nothing good in there. Just Pidgeys, Rattatas, Wheels, Caterpies. Nothing I want, nothing you want. They're garbage. Absolute garbage. Speaking of garbage, nope, actually got nothing. Thought I had something, but I didn't. Oh, I know. Speaking of garbage, I really like Garbodor, or whatever his name is. You know, the garbage Pokemons. The trash bags. Trubbish and Garbodor. They're cool guys. They are cool. Cool as cucumbers, in my opinion. Oh, fuck. I keep making mistakes. I keep wanting to press WASD and not C and X for some reason. So I keep bringing up these annoying teachy TV things, which are not at all what I want, because I know what I'm doing. Wait, did I get the item? Did I get the item? Ah! Screw it. I'm just gonna throttle through. La 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 la. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Normally when I play ROMs, I'm throttling like crazy. Because, you know, there is a lot of stuff in games which you really don't need to see. Especially when you've played them so many times. Like, I've played this game hundreds of times, probably. It's just one thing after another. It's really repetitive. I still love it. It's still a favorite of mine. You know, if you're watching this in the comments, tell me what your favorite games are, if you have any. Like I said before, this is the FireRed and Leaf Green, the remakes of Gen 1, are probably some of my favorite games in the Pokemon series. I also really like the Gen 2 remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I really do like Gen 6. I think the Kalos region is very interesting. You know, yeah, it's France, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't do anything about that, you know? I wish there was more Pokemon in Gen 6. You know, and I kind of was hoping that Gen 6 would be like a persistent sort of generation where, you know, like every couple of months they'd release like a DLC or something that would add more Pokemon and more content to the game. I'm not really sure how that would work on the 3DS, or if it's set up for that. I don't really know 3DS stuff very much. The only games I play on the 3DS are Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Though, I did get suckered into downloading and buying some of that Rusty's baseball game. I don't know if you guys have seen that on your 3DS, but I don't know. That dog, that creepy dog. It's kind of funny. I have no idea how long I've been recording for. I should probably keep a timer. Well, I'll stop just once we get outside of this forest, because, you know, it's a good ending point. The forest is not a cliffhanger. No. This isn't the anime. We're not going to spend, you know, 50 episodes in one location. Oh, that's Dragon Ball Z. It's not really Pokemon. But Pokemon definitely makes things a lot bigger than they seem to be in the games. Or do the games make them smaller? You know, I've been very lucky about not getting poisoned by these beetles. Very lucky. Very lucky. I never really liked Beetle. Or Beedrill. Or any of the bugs, really. Never been a bug guy. Like, I like the Pokemon, but I don't like the starting bugs. Never really been a fan. Scyther is a Pokemon that I quite enjoy. I like his, I really like the ridiculous way he sounds in the anime. But really, like, I can't like try to do it, but you know what I mean. Just look at him. It sounds ridiculous. I don't know if they probably changed those other things because of the whole 4Kids Pokemon USA change. So the voice actor, if they ever have Scyther in the show anymore, it's probably different because if it wasn't one of the Japanese voice actors, it was American. But I don't know who it was. It might have been Meowth's voice actor, or actor, I should say. But I don't remember. I really don't remember. I think it is. Oops. Oh well. I meant to switch to Nike. Press B instead of a thing. Yeah, if anyone knows who Scyther's voice actor was in like the original series, please let me know. I would be very curious. I'll probably look it up myself. Or I'll forget. Yeah, it sounded crazy. Oh, speaking of Scyther, and this time I actually do have a transition. Do you remember that episode where like Scyther and Electabuzz were supposedly enemies, but they also really hated the color red? You know, something that doesn't really make much sense. Like, why would Scyther and Electabuzz be like, rivals like that, and why would they hate the color red? They're not exactly bulls, like they're not like Tauros or the Afro Bullgag from Gen 5. The Afro Buffalo, I should say. Or Bison, if you want to be completely correct, because there are no buffalo in there are no buffalo in North America. Things which people often call buffaloes are actually bison. Latin name, bison. Did you know that? I knew that. Okay, this is one thing I don't like about this game, are these screens when you use items. I don't like them. I don't like unnecessary screens like that. Gets on my nerves, guys. Ugh. It's so hot. It's hot. Ugh. Summers have been brutal lately where I live. I'll tell you, I live in Los Angeles, and the summer lately, for the past couple of years, has been terrible. Just terrible. You know, there's droughts, and, blackouts, and just like, oh god, why did I have to get stuck here? Why couldn't I have ended up in, like, Northern California? Or Oregon? Or Washington? Seattle? Constantly raining. Oh, that sounds really wonderful. I love cold. Not freezing, I just like cold. Makes living here horrible. I know probably somebody's gonna be like, well, I live in, middle of the desert. It's so hot, you don't know what hot is. Well, I'd probably die there too. Once it gets to a certain heat, it's like, it doesn't matter anymore. It's ridiculously hot. There's no point in, having a dick measuring contest about how hot it is. No point in having a dick measuring contest. I am an idiot, but how am I to judge? I'm 24 years old playing Pokemon, so, you do what you want to do. Oh boy. This battle is very boring. I think I'm gonna stop the recording now. It's like, it's hot. And I can't. I have to go somewhere else cold. Where there's... Oh, but I don't live here. That's awesome. Yeah, I have to cool off. This is too hot. Too hot. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, leave me questions. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. This is Dansparce, and outro. Bye.